All right, welcome back, YouTube. First thing I got today is I got a package in the mail today from Patriot Custom Baits, clear down in Dallas, Georgia. Sent me some jig heads, and I'm gonna be putting these on the show. We're gonna be tying some of these up. These are awesome. The colors are unbelievable in that. The different hook variations. I'd say he's got just about everything you're gonna be looking for. If you need painted jig heads, from the look of this, I don't think it's going to matter what size hook. He's probably got it. Give him a check. Give him a shout out. Patriot Custom Baits. I was going to use one of his jig heads tonight to type an order, but I got another order to finish up. And we're going to start out with I guess you'd call it that monkey milk color. Kinda. But I also had another guy on YouTube message me and wanted to know how I wrapped my chenille when I got to the end. So when I get to the end of this jig, I'm gonna kind of explain how and why I wrap my chenille the way I do. You could probably watch 20 different guys on YouTube tying jigs, and you'll see 20 different ways to tie a jig, finish a jig, start a jig. And what I did is when I started watching YouTube, other guys tying crappie jigs, I kind of took a little bit from everybody. I went with some ways sometimes, and then, sometimes it kind of depends on what material I'm using, on how I finish my jig. But on this one, we're going to use hackle feathers. We're going to go with 2 silver feathers, and we're going to go with the blue V. Actually, I think we're just going to do a whole blue feather. I'm only going to do 2 like this. And eventually Sunday I'll probably do another video on how I cut my hackle. But it's about length of the shaft, and it's about 2 times the size of the hook. And I'm going to take all 3 of those feathers and I'm going to stack them on top of each other. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. We kind of done it. So I kind of got this stack. Got a silver one on top, blue one in the middle, and another silver one on the bottom. And I'm going to lay them right perfectly flat on the shank of that hook. And I'm going to give them a few loose wraps. See how they're situated. I think I am going to go back and cut a blue V to put in it. But once you got to where the feathers are all laid down the way you like it, ready a good tight wrap on it. Now let's go to my blue hackle. Let's see what we got. I'm pretty sure I got a spot in here where I should have a V. I think there's one. See how I got that V right there, but I really don't like the shape of that one, and I want my V to be a little bit bigger than that. So actually I'm gonna have to do another video on that. It's gonna be kind of hard to do holding it like that. But I've seen today I'm at 900 even subscribers. I'm 100 subscribers away, giving away a dozen jigs. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's see if we can get it up to 1,000. There we go. That's what I wanted. I want a little more kicked out. Since this jig's big enough, we might even throw another one off on the other side. I've cut my feathers down where I ended up with V's like this. I'm just going to pinch them together and tie them in. They're a little bit shorter than the rest of my hackle that I've already tied on. So when I tie that, I'm going to move it down a little bit further instead of going all the way up to the head of the hook. All right, we got all that on. Now, when I'm doing hackle, this is the part where I usually add my flash. I'm trying to find a color I want to go with it. I think I want a kind of a darker blue inside that. Do it the exact same way. Fold it together till you got a little loop. Take that loop and pull it right over the eye of your jig head. Pull it up tight, and once you start wrapping, kind of lay it down. And I like to try to keep a strand on each side of the hook. Just like that. So let's rotate a little bit and see what we got. It's gonna come out pretty good. I like that. Now what I'm gonna use a this is a tinsel Chanel medium. It's got some different colors in it. And I don't know if you'd consider this jig monkey milk or not, but I'll just call it the flashy jig. They're going to be pretty flashy. Okay. At this point is where I'm also starting to prepare for the end, my wrap. So when I get here, I'm going to put another little bit of a glue base down. I'm going to kind of touch it just a little bit on both sides. Now we're going to wrap it. I'm pulling it pretty tight. If you watch the head, you'll see how much pressure I'm kind of putting on that. And I'm overlapping with each wrap. All right, now I'm getting close to where the head's at. I want my Chanel on the other side of that thread. So when I get down to like my last one or two wraps, I still got a little bit of room here, so I'm not going to swap sides yet, but I'm going to pull it over. Right there, and now I'm on the other side of my thread. So I'm going to pull it back around. I'm going to tie that down. Now that's got that thread where it's tied, but I'm going to go a little step further than that. Then I'm going to pull it back over again. I'm going to swap sides with it. I'm going to wrap it down nice and tight. Now we are going to whip finish. Hook it, loop it, pull it up till you see your triangle. Ain't really got the camera all the way there to see it, but you can see what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop the whip finish tool out. Let's give it one more knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might have went 6 right there. And we're gonna cut it. So now when you got this, when you got your jig done, you got your whip finish done, your knot stopped right there at the top of that head, right behind the eye of that hook. That's where my knot stopped. So I've got another bottle of Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails. And basically, I think any of them, I think they're all about the same. Got a little tool like this. Got a needle point, and I'm going to put it in that Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails. And I'm going to put it right there where that knot ended. Then I'm going to move it all the way around the rest of the jig head. Then we're going to take it out of the vise and check it out and make sure it all tied down right. Careful, very careful with the ones that sell. That's what we got. Nice, good, clear water crappie jig. Tail's tied in tight. Flashes even on both sides. The body's just about where I want it at. That jig come out very nice. I like that one. But like I said, I'm going to give a shout out to Patriot Custom Baits again. I want to thank you for the jig heads I got. Video I'll probably do Sunday. I'll probably include those in there. There's some style of hooks that I wouldn't have normally bought, but I'm kind of really eager to give them a try. Jason Brummel has a eBay store. Anything you can think of. Awesome guy to deal with. When you go to Bass Pro and you're buying powder paint, that's what you come up with. 2 ounces, $9.99. When you order from Jason Brummel, and like I said, that was ProTech powder paint. 2-ounce jar, $10. Amazon, I think it was $14 for that. Jason Brummel, Jason's Tackle on eBay, 3 ounces, $7. Can't go wrong with that. He sells jig heads, plastic jigs, you name it, that man has got it. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. 100 more subscribers, I'm going to give away a dozen jigs of your choice. That is all I got tonight. See you. Like I said, stay tuned Sunday. I also want to give a shout out to Plateau Fly Shop in Springfield. They're getting ready to expand, and they're going to start stocking more crappie time supplies, panfish jigs. Be on the lookout for his store. Check him out. Plateau Fly Shop, Springfield, Missouri. Some good things getting ready to happen to that store. Like I said, be ready for it. Check him out. See you guys.